What's up, you guys? Micah276 here with the second product review of the day. This is a product I've owned for a while, probably just about a year now, and have decided it is time to finally make a review slash opinion, for lack of a better word, on this product. The product in which I will be reviewing for you today at the time was one of my bigger purchases, and I just hadn't really gotten around to making a review, and now that time has finally come. I am going to make a review for you guys on the Nikon D3300. This is a entry to mid-level DSLR designed by Nikon, and is a really solid camera if you're looking to upgrade from what I like to call a point and shoot and start jumping into the world of higher quality photography, higher quality video, particularly focusing on using a DSLR. So let's pull it out. A couple modifications have been made from the original, so you will not see the kit lens, but you will see the two other lenses that I've purchased, and we'll start with the smaller one and then expand to the bigger one. So here's the first look at the Nikon D3300. It comes in several colors: gray, black, and a dark red. I got mine in gray. The lens that I currently have on here is the Nikon AFS Nikkor 50mm. This is a 1.8G model with a partially manual, partially auto lens. It runs on it has two batteries total that come with it, and it runs on the B3418 rechargeable battery pack by Watson. It is 7.2 volts, 1150 milliamp hours. So normally I can, on a busy day of shooting, I can get this one battery to last anywhere between 2 to 4.5 hours, averaging a total of anywhere between 150 to 160 shots. Now we're going to scroll over here to the card housing. And for the card, I have the SanDisk Ultra 16GB SDHC card, which was an upgrade that I made from the 8GB card I used to use, and I'm now looking to find a higher capacity card, either 32GB or 62GB, which would give me the capabilities to shoot more photos and videos in one shoot and not have to run out of memory space. So in terms of lenses, I have two lenses. Already explained this one briefly. This is the 50mm fixed. It is a wide-angle lens, so I don't have a lot of mobility with this lens in terms of being able to zoom in and out. It is better designed for panorama shots, fixed point shots, and then I do have another lens that provides the capability to zoom in and out, change the clarity, and things like that. Another thing that came with the camera originally, this was in the entry pack before I made some modifications, I have two lens caps. Let's put the one on for the 50mm fixed. This is the Nikon HB47. We're going to screw that on. With it screwed on, it looks like this. This is better used for, or at least I find, for better nighttime shots. I do a lot of shots at night in minimal lighting, and this helps by widening the aperture of the lens and bringing in more light. So that's our first lens and our first lens cap. And now let's go into the star of the show. I'm missing one lens cap. I have the body cap, which goes here, but I'm missing the lens cap. So this lens hasn't been as clear in the last couple months, and I'm hoping to either find the original one, or if I don't, I will end up purchasing a new one. Let's get into the second lens. This is my best of the two lenses. This is the Nikon DX AFS 18-105. This is a 5.6G. This has got the VR capability as well as manual and auto settings. VR stands for vibration reduction, so this lens could be particularly used in settings where otherwise the shot might come out blurry. I've taken a lot of shots from a moving vehicle with this, and due to the VR in the lens, it comes out dramatically better. So let's get this one put on the camera. I'll show you the lens, and then I will show you the lens cap that comes with it, what I carry in the camera bag, and then we will be all set. So here is the 18-105mm lens installed on the Nikon D3300. This is it in neutral position, so let's roll it out all the way to full. This is now at 105mm, so this is very good for long distance shots. I've taken a lot of high altitude shots out of aircrafts, a lot of long distance shots. The longest shot that I got to turn out reasonably clear was, I don't know exactly, it was about last year, it was the day I bought the lens, actually, and if I were to ballpark it, I would say it was probably anywhere between 10 and 15 miles across the San Francisco Bay into San Francisco from Oakland. Obviously, this shot didn't come out incredibly clear, but I was surprised at the fact that it wasn't as grainy as I expected it would be, considering the distance of the shot itself. So this is definitely a high quality lens, and I tend to use this one a lot more than the fixed. So let's take the lens cap off, and I'll show you the lens hood. The lens hood for the 18-105mm lens is the Nikon HB32. The first lens hood was made in China. This one is made in Thailand. I don't know the difference, but nonetheless, they're both for Nikon. So let's get these lined up and get this installed. So it hooks, you rotate it, and it's going to take that little click, and that's installed. So this is good for particularly low light shots. I use this also in longer range shots when light reduction is needed. And it really kind of helps improve the general quality of the shot because it will keep any side lighting out and create a more tunnel vision view, so you're not getting any lights that might kill the focus on the shot or change your general intention of the shot itself. So that was the camera and the two lenses slash lens hoods that I have installed. And now we're going to go to the inside of the camera bag, and I'll show you what I carry. This is a great camera bag. This is the Rugged Commando 25. Minus the lens hood and the lens cap I've got in here already. It has two compartments. The left compartment always goes for the camera, and the right compartment always goes for my telephoto lens. It has a good compartment in the front. This is my camera to USB cord. Will go in this little front pouch. This is the Nikon battery charger MH24. I use these to charge the primary battery. I have one battery in the camera in addition to another battery, exactly the same. Again, the Nikon EN-EL14A, 7.2 volts. This one's 1230 milliamp hours, so a little higher. So I always have one battery in the camera and a backup battery in the kit at all times. That especially helps for extended shooting days. And this thing is one of my favorite little accessories that originally came with the camera. This little tiny guy is one hell of a gem of machinery. This is the Nikon W1A. This can be plugged directly into the side of the camera and you download a wireless app. As far as I understand, I know for sure it is compatible on the App Store for any iPhone running iOS 9 or later. And as far as I know, I think it is on the Google Play Store as well for Android and other devices, which will allow you to install that app and control the Nikon D3300 remotely from your phone, which is a incredibly simple feature for if you're taking portrait shots, primarily, let's say, 2 people, and don't have somebody to hold the camera. You can set it up on a tripod, however far away from the subject you want it to be, pull the app up on an iPhone or an Android, and put it below the field of view and wirelessly control shot timers, lens zoom, and shutter speeds from your phone. I've had it about a year and a half or so now. Used it initially a lot when I first got it, as it was at the time incredibly exciting to finally have a DSLR. And then I brought it to college my first semester and then brought it back home. Last semester, didn't get the chance to use it, didn't use it a lot over break. And the last week or so, I got home for a winter break on December 9th. And ever since then, I've really started using it again and plan to bring it back to my upcoming semester of college starting 3 weeks from Sunday. So this was a review of the Nikon D3300. 2 lenses, 2 lens hoods, and the accessories in the bag. Also, keep a lookout on my Facebook page for still shots plus videos that I will be taking using this camera. And feel free to drop a like, comment, subscribe on this video so you can keep up to date on future videos of any nature. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.